Do I for 1 minute think that we're all flawless and we don't have no flaws in the eyes and the perspective of others? As long as people will exist, there will be the perception of flaws. So that's not something we got to worry about. You don't got to hear that to gossip. I can let you know. And according to your perspective, from what you have experienced and how you perceive reality, I definitely have flaws. You don't need to. I'll tell you. Guarantee. You ain't got to wait for gossip for that. Because we have an inclination to see the things that we don't agree with or that we're not clear about in others or that are different from how we perceive reality as flaws in other people. So we already are going to do that. We already can do that. That already exists. We can. That's nothing magic. Nothing's new about that. Nothing new about us finding the flaws in one another. That's an old game that we have been playing. What will be actually revolutionary and radical if we actually could see the positives and feel strength from the positive perspectives. Now that would be different. But the flaws, the gossip, we can go on any block around 12 o'clock, standing in front of any liquor store, and we will hear the same types of conversations. Nothing revolutionary about that. We can go stand at the newsstand and pick up the newspaper. Pick up some of them tabloid magazines and see all the conversation of flaws in the world. There's nothing radical about that. But the positives was enough from what they saw to get people to come up here. But their mind's so weak that they could not stay centered on the positives. So they let the other distractions distract them. The weak minds could not stay centered on the positives. So their mind runs off with the flaws. Wow. But they see the strength, experience the strength of what is happening from a distance. It's so positive, it's getting to you. But all those positives are forgotten. And the gossip becomes more important in the lectures. And if I say, how much gossip have you heard? And how many lectures have you watched? You definitely have heard more gossip. But you come to learn. You understand what I'm saying? Which one have you heard more in a day? More gossip or more lectures? The most devoted, vigilant black supremacists, which one have you heard more throughout a day? About what King Noble is doing? Have you heard more people citing the principles of black supremacy or citing the gossip? And pointing out the flaws of the most perfected man in this day and time. Wow. Never been among a more perfect man in their life. And they point out the flaws. Show me someone greater standing next to me. Starting with yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? Other than that, perfection. Perfection. Call me on the phone. What you doing up there? It's perfect. I'm experiencing this. I'm charged up. That's perfect what's going on up there. Come over here, hear a little gossip. Weak-minded. Depression. Go into a deep, fatalistic-ass depression. Your Noble did what? What's going on with Noble? Oh, my God. Fatalistic depression. That quick. It's weak-minded. Then go away. Watch another video. Wow. Come back up here. What happened? That's weak-minded. That is nothing else. That is not intellectually accurateness. That's not better methodology. That's not clear perception of what's going on. That's weak-mindedness. Why can't it be called out and seen for what it is? You love it, but you hate it. It's the strongest thing that you have ever seen, but you would see nothing but the weaknesses in it. But you admit it's the strongest shit I see. And are you going to outdo it? No. But that ain't shit. That's weak-minded.